Hey everyone, I'm Dark Skye, and today we are playing some Agronom. We gotten a little bit further from our last video, and we finally got the greenhouse all set up here. And we got the garden beds, and we also have all these all set up, the incubators. I think this was the original one here. The one that we did set up, it should be, it should be downhill here. So this is the one that we just set up. You can see that I set up the incubators on one side. I put up the garden beds on the other, kind of splitting them up a little bit. I don't know why these guys just take stuff and then just drop it in miscellaneous places. But anyways, yeah, we got this all set up. So now we need to complete this. And when we complete this, we're going to get the blueprint for the vinegar, get the blueprint for vegetable rag out, and then we're going to get a blueprint for sugar, and then we're going to get a blueprint for multi-cooker and a cooking station. So we need to go and place the multi-cooker. All right, she says she's going to send me some kind of a recipe once I get the multi-cooker set up. I'm not sure if we need to set it up at this one here, or do we set it up at our new one? So here's the multi-cooker, and then we have the cooking station. Let's see, if we put down the multi-cooker here. Oh, it'll fit up here. Okay, let's put it up here then. All right, so they're saying something about that we don't have the electric motor, so we'll have to go around and get that set up. Let's see if we can't go to the constructor over here. I believe it's right here. Okay, looks like all we can make is the water pumps and the concrete here. So we're gonna need to figure out some other way to build this. So let's make this here, and then we're gonna get a license for our electric motor, and we get 2,400 coins. So we'll complete this quest. Need to buy 2 electric motors at the cargo station and take 2 electric motors from the cargo station. So that's easy enough. We just got to order these up, and then we should have this quest done. So we want to go into here. We want to go to the shop panel. I want to get electric motors. I want to add 2 to the cart, which is going to use up all my money. Let's buy those 2. And then we're going to go back to the main terminal here. I'm going to select resources. I'm going to click on the electric motors, and I'm going to say send them by the drone. And it's going to take a minute to get here. All right, there we go. So now we got our 2 electric engines. Let's take those. Let's complete our quest. No reward for this. So we'll complete this. Oh, looks like we're going to get some new seeds. We're going to get strawberry seeds, some pepper seeds, and tomato seeds. That's going to be awesome. But now we need to build a multi-cooker. So let's start getting that all up and running. So I had the multi-cooker. I'm building it in our original one here. Let's construct that. And then I want to complete this quest, which is going to give me these seeds, which is going to be super awesome. Finish the multi-cooker. Good. All right. So now we have to collect tomato seeds from the cargo station, collect pepper seeds from the cargo station, and collect strawberry seeds from the cargo station. But now we get a blueprint for pepper seeds and tomato seeds. So that's going to be a nice little plus. So to collect strawberry seeds from the cargo station. Here we go. So we got our tomatoes here. I guess we're going to have to do this, have to select the resources. So we want tomatoes, and we want our peppers. Go. Send a drone, and it'll take about a minute for all those to come. All right, looks like it gave us a little bit here. We got some strawberries, we got the pepper seeds. Oh, I see they're all stacked behind each other there. So just pick up all that. There we go. It completed that task. Now let's complete that one. Now we got the blueprints for the peppers and for the tomatoes. That's going to be pretty awesome. Now we need to create 3 robot gardeners, dismantle 1 robot builder. So where's our robot builder currently? We have a robot builder right there. Let's track this guy. He's right over there. And then it looks like we also have to dismantle 2 robot workers. Let's see, E to interact, give activate. And then I want to pick this guy up and let's take him down to the down over here to get dismantled. And we'll click on here and we go disassemble robot. All right, great. We got some more stuff here. Let's see. We could just put that over there. Guess I'll take that and we'll put that down there. All right, and then we need to build some robot gardeners. So I'm going to put a robot gardener here and assemble. And let's go up and get the 2 robot workers. Put all those pieces over there, and then let's make a gardener. And that should be our last one there. There we go. Let's complete this task. Now we need to produce 64 vinegar, grow 192 tomatoes, grow 384 peppers, 128 vegetable rag out, and deliver 32 vegetable rag out to the city via a cargo station. All right, so we got a lot on our plate now. Literally. Literally. All right, so let's head over here. I want to cancel this tracking. So let me see here. Do we do that in the multi-cooker? Yeah, we can do that in the multi-cooker. We got the alcohol. We got vinegar. Vinegar is going to require us to have both sugar and alcohol. So let's do some alcohol. And I want to do let's do 100 of these. And then I want to do some sugar. And let's do 100 of those. And then I want to do some vinegar. And see, with vinegar, we're going to need 64. So let's just do 64. And then, I don't know, what does the red out? Oh, the red out needs vinegar too. So let's do maybe 164. And then we need to do the vegetable reg out, and that is going to take 128 of that. So we'll do 128 of those. And we'll take those all from the colony there. And then I'm thinking what we want to do is I have this one set to sand and dirt and everything like that. And this one's not set to really anything. So for this one here, I want to set this one up for, let's set that up for green mass. And we'll do, let's do 50. And then we want to set this also up for, let's do some strawberries. And we'll do 100. And then we're going to need to do some tomatoes. I don't know. Let's do 50 for now. See how that works. And then we're going to need to do some peppers. We'll set that for another 50. And I want to do some beetroot. Let's do beetroot, and we'll do that for 100. And I got strawberries already on there. I got beetroots. I got tomatoes. I got peppers. Yeah, I think that should do all right. So we're going to need the reg out. Let's do the reg out. I want to put in 128 here. And then I want to do the, let's see, let's do some vinegar. And for vinegar, we need 64. So we'll set up 64 for here. And then, so we got vinegar, we got tomatoes, we got peppers. So the peppers, I guess we need a little bit higher, right? And then, let's see, I want to set up the alcohol here. And we'll set up that for 50. And then the other one is the sugar. We'll set up the sugar here. There we go. We'll set that up for 50. All right, that should be pretty good there for the most part. So it looks like we got some beetroot that's already growing there. This is where it would have been nice to have it. That way we could have the beetroot growing here in the incubator, and then on the other side it would grow in the garden as well. So I want to set this up here. I want to do the let's do beetroot stems, and I want to do let's do 64, and we'll do out of that there. There we go. And for this one here, let's do strawberry stems, and I'll do 64 of that as well. And then on this one here, let's do tomato stems. It's weird that one other one was marked for 64. I'll have to look at that again. And then this one here will set for the pepper stems. So this one's set for the strawberries, and this one here is set for the beetroot. Okay. And then I got the beets here. I want to set that up. I'll keep that for the 64 for the beets. This here will be for the strawberries. And we'll put 64 for those. Let's see, would that be enough? Yeah, that should be enough. And then see the beetroot. Okay, and then on this one here, I want to set this here up. We need to do tomatoes. And for tomatoes, we're going to need 192. So I'm going to just set this up for 200. And then this one here is going to be for the peppers. And for peppers, let's see. Let's set that for 400. All right, that's looking pretty good right there now. And then we get these. Let's put all this stuff in. We get these guys start doing their thing. So these guys are out here. They're all planting everything, getting everything all good to go. It looks like they automatically set it. So this one here is set to bright. This one here is set to light. Bright. And just normal light for that one. Okay, cool. So we need to produce 64 vinegar. Let's see, what's it take to make the 64 vinegar? And can I make it in the cooking station too? Oh, I can. Okay. Let's see here. We could do some alcohol. Let's do 50 in this one. And then we want to let's do some sugar, and we'll do another 50. And then this one here, vinegar, we'll do 100. All right, looks like we're building some sugar. We got some vinegar already, so we are actually moving right along now. And now we got strawberries, we got tomato seeds we can start doing. So I'm thinking, let's do this here. We'll do strawberry seeds. I want to have at least, say, 50 on hand. Let's do some tomato seeds, do another 50. And then let's do peppers, add another 50. That way we can keep those well cycled and everything. I wonder if I just leave it like that, because it seems like it cycles through it, even if I leave all that open. Supply and compartment. Produce until total supply of selected resources inside this compartment's container reaches the set production. Oh, I see, because it's taking these ones. All right, so let's do this one here, because it produce until total supply is selected resource in all containers reaches set production amount. Okay. All right, look at that. We got some things growing up in here. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And then we got the plants growing here. I don't see anything growing there, but definitely right here and not so much over on this side. So the other thing that we can do is now that we have this one here, we can go down here. We also have a another garden. And we'll set up the garden for this one down here as well. And then maybe we can run like two of them at the same time, get resources just that much faster. So this one here doesn't have too much stuff. We need to build some things like some cookers and stuff. So I want to go in here. Let's build this multi-cooker. We'll put that right here. We don't have those electric engines. And then let's build the cooking station. We'll build that right here. And then let me see here. We want to do, well, at least we can go in here and set this up. So let's do the beetroot. And I want to do another 50 of those. And then I want to set up the beetroot over here. And then on this one over here, I'm going to do strawberries. And we'll do 100 of that and that. And then in here, we'll do the same thing. We'll do our strawberries. And I'm just going to do 50. And in here, I'll do tomato stems, and we'll do a 50 of those. And then in here, we're going to do the same thing with the tomatoes. Do another 50. And then on this one here, I want to do the peppers, pepper stem. Let's do, what do I need? Like 384. Let's do like 200 of those. And then on this one here, I want to do the peppers. Okay, let's do peppers here, and we'll do 200. I wonder if I could switch out these ones here instead of doing that. We'll do the green mass. I guess you can only do the green mass here, huh? Maybe I'll set this up for like just to do tomatoes, tomato stems, and we'll do 100 of these. All right, let's see how we're doing now. Got the robots running around, getting things done. It looks awesome. Got quite a few of our numbers already, about halfway or whatnot. So we're doing really well. All right, so we finally finished that little help with Masha, and we completed all that. It took quite a while, I ain't gonna lie. But let's get started on this next quest here. Let's see what our next quest is going to be. So I need to grow 1,125, grow 1,125 strawberries. Does it say that twice? 150 beets, 450 potatoes, 225 alcohol, 75 sugar, and deliver 150 plastic to the city via the cargo station. Wow. Quite the list there that we have to do there. So let's see here. I don't know. Grow 1,125 strawberries? And I can't upgrade these things anymore. It says missing string table entry. So I don't know. Quite the bit that we'll have to grow there. Oh, now we grow potatoes. We can do beetroots. We can do cucumbers, and then everything else is just the norm there. So I wonder what we get after we grow all this stuff. So it looks like we can make starch now. That's a new one, and we can make sulfuric acid, which we need originally as sulfur oxide. I wonder where we end up picking up sulfur oxide. Let's see here. Where is sulfur oxide from the furnace here, or is it from the other machine? Oh, it's right here. Sulfur oxide requires sulfur ore. Oh, that's good. Because I did pick up a bunch of sulfur ore. Wasn't exactly sure what to do with it. So this is the furnace. What are we able to make in the other machine here? In the constructor. Oh, look at that. Now we can make batteries and we can make plastics. Now that's one of the things we needed to make. We needed to deliver 150 plastic to the city via the cargo station. So what does it take to make plastic? Vinegar and starch. Oh, fun. And we have to produce 150 plastic. We have to produce 150 starch, 150 vinegar. So we have to make the 150 vinegar and 150 starch so we can make the 150 plastic. And then we got to deliver that 150 plastic to the city. So that'll be like pretty much half the quest right there that we'll complete all at once. Now I wonder if I'm doing these ones here. Oh, you know what? I bet you that, yeah, I bet you that those other seeds and stuff are in the storage thing. So let's go to the storage locker here, see if we can pick it up. Yep, there it is. All right, let's select resources. I want to grab all that and send drone. And then I want to come down here. I want to look at this station down here, see what we got growing down here right now. All right, so it looks like we have some of that growing. We got 2 of those growing. And then we got the peppers, and then what's this one? Probably the strawberries. Yes, the strawberries here. Let's see. Do we have anything in the in our list here, or in our inventory? Oh yeah, we do. Let's see. We got tomatoes, strawberries, beetroots. All right, this is strawberries here. Let's put down some strawberries. All right, so we got this. We set up a hub over here to cover this one because I have a thing that's being made right here, and then this one over here. We made this little area over here, but it wasn't being covered by any of the hubs. Now this is covering this hub, or this new area that we just built. Hopefully, we can get the drones to start working on building that up. And then I think we have a couple more of them out in this vicinity. So let's we'll have to look to see which ones we got going on here. So we got one right here. And this one's for the sulfur. So this is kind of an important one. So let's set this up here. And then let me see if I can't find some more. I need more sulfur. Huh, I don't see another sulfur. I could have sworn there was is there one right here? Oh, here we go. Here's a sulfur here. What's this one? This one is iron. I think I'll just go with the sulfur. So let's do this one here. I'm going to set up a hub right about here. And then I want to set up the miner. I'm going to put up the miner right there. And then I want to set up the automation. No. Oh, the power. I need the power. So let's set that up right here. I wonder if that thing needs power too. I didn't look at it. I don't think they do. I think they run off their own power. And then I want to do a wire, and I didn't realize, but I can just connect these two together like that, and I don't need to have the power poles. So that's pretty nice. So we should have a lot of this area covered now. Let's see. There we go. So yeah, we have a lot of these areas covered now with the hub. And we just need to get the robots going. The other thing I want to do is I want to start setting up those batteries. We got the plastic going. I don't remember seeing the battery on there. We'll have a look on that and on our the constructors and see if they can make the batteries. I imagine it requires the sulfuric acid. We're up to about 200 on the strawberries right now, so we're doing pretty good. If I can get them to build that other compartment right there, I think we'll be just that much further ahead. Let's see. Did I need something special to build this thing? But let's see here. So this is where I can make my batteries. I got my plastic. I think what I want to do is let's set this up for batteries, and I'm going to set that up for 50 batteries. And we'll just have that do a look around. Now, what's it take to make batteries? It takes sulfuric acid and aluminum parts. That shouldn't be too hard. And I'm thinking I want to put in a another production unit here, another constructor. Let's put another constructor here. I wonder if I move this over far enough, if I can like get a couple in there. So I just need some iron parts. What do we got here? All I got is that, huh? Wow. Well, I got a bunch of sugar on me that those guys have been dropping sugar all the time. So I don't know why. How much sugar I need? I need like 75. I'm at 62. So this is should be making the sulfuric acid. I do have that sulfur somewhere. Oh, I got some sulfur oxide already. So it must be going out and finding it. What's it require to make two? 5. So it did find the 5 that I've already harvested earlier. So that's good to know. So I got glass, I got coal and sulfur. And this one here, I think I should take out the sulfur, keep the iron and the aluminum. And this one here is glass and coal sulfur. So it's these ones here, and then on this one is these two here. Let's see, let's set that to 100 maybe. And then see, we got over the 25 and everything here. Aluminum 25, yeah. So I mean, there's actually 40 there, and then there's like what 20, 40, 60, 80, 83 of the iron. But let's take that and that. Oh, I got the steel plate in here too. Oh, did I make steel plate in here? No. Oh, this is a furnace. Furnace doesn't make steel plate. If we can get this thing down here done and taken care of, we'll be just that much further along. I might have to make the batteries and everything on my own, because it seems like that they're not going after the stuff, because I don't have a HUD covering the area where it requires me to get the stuff that's needed to move forward. So I need concrete, I need glass. I had a ton of concrete laying around. I don't know. These guys keep picking stuff up and then they throw it on the ground. I don't understand that. Why did they throw it on the ground? I need that stuff, you know? Ooh, wow, there's sulfur right here. Oh man. Well, let's grab that. So we're gonna do mining. Let's do that. Put that there, and then let's just take it from here. So power, and then just run a line from here to here or here. There we go. So now we don't have to run any lines that way. We can get the sulfur there. Hopefully the robots will be able to see that. I don't know. There's a HUD right here. Let's see what the HUD covers. Yeah, it should be able to see it. There's the extractor right there. because that's me right there. And if I turn around, there's that. So yeah, it does see the extractor that's right here. Just needs to be built. I don't have the stuff for that. Now, did I get? I think I got rid of my builder, didn't I? Let me see here. We got loaders, we got workers, assistants, and gardeners. Oh yeah, you see, I'm all like heading this way. See, crafting sugar, refilling water, collecting plants, planting plants, gathering items from aluminum parts. Yeah, I don't think I even have a builder. I wonder if maybe, let me look at this list again. So I got what, 2 workers, I got 2 loaders, I got 3 gardeners. Maybe I could get rid of a gardener. I mean, that's a lot of gardening anyways. It's got to garden what, 1,000 beets? No, 1,000 strawberries and 450 potatoes. So I mean, there's a lot to be had there. I wonder if I can. Oh, I got the electric motors. That's right. Let me grab those. I wonder if I can send some of this stuff back, and if I can get money for it. I don't know. Like if I send that tomatoes, or maybe I send the sugar. What happens if I send some sugar back? Can I get any money for that? To city. Arrival time, cost, message, destination. It doesn't really say if I get any money, but we'll see what happens. It'd be nice if I could send some items back to the city or something and be able to get some money, and then I can use that to get parts. Because if I could just I could get like one more robot. Oh, we can upgrade this too. What happens if we upgrade it? What do we get then? Maybe more cargo spots? But if I could get that, this part here, this is 1200 UC. So if I could get that 1200, I could get one more AI. So I guess I can't really sell those. I was hoping I could sell that, make some money, and then, be able to go there from there. But at least we got our 75 sugars knocked out. We got 150, the beets knocked out. So that's great. Oh, there's an aluminum spot right there. Nice. There's a lot of resources up here I didn't realize. Let's see, this thing's ready to construct. So I'll get that. There we go. Nice. So that is doing that sulfur. It's getting sulfur. The robots hopefully will start picking that up. And then they'll, take it right in here? So if I get that, then, oh no, I got sulfuric acid. What's this machine making? So this is making plastic and batteries. If I can have this machine here make like maybe the water pump. Let's do 10 of those, I guess. And then let's do some concrete, and we'll do 100 of those. Yeah, so let's put that in that one. There we go. And now we can construct this, and we'll have 2 of these machines now. So I just got to figure out what the one up on the hill's making. But I'm thinking what I want to do is I want this one to make starch. And let's do 100 starch. And so I want to do starch, and let's do sulfuric acid maybe. And we'll do 100 of those because we're going to need that for batteries. And then I think that's pretty good. I think we're good there. Then we're making sugar and vinegar here. Might as well do the alcohol too. Oh, they got a bunch of sugar here already. Wow. So what's this need? Sulfuric acid needs that. The starches need, oh, potatoes. That's what it was. Okay. Then I don't know what the coal is for. I haven't seen us come by with coal lately. Let's delete that. and yeah, that should be good. Oh, wow. Here's a bunch of, why is it not taken from here? And this one's not even desiring for this stuff. So why is everything going to this one? We had the steel. Is that why? Yeah, because the iron. But I mean, it was keeping the other stuff too. I don't know. Let's put sulfur oxide in here and I'll set that for 50. And then I want to set the aluminum parts. Let's set that to 50. I don't know if I leave this thing open and not check mark anything. I wonder if it'll just kind of do its own thing. You know, just get the pieces where it needs to. Because, like I said, you know, it doesn't really seem to follow my instructions. Oh, and then it's got iron parts and aluminum parts just dropping right outside. Why is it not putting it in the storages? Because I could be using that stuff over here, getting this all taken care of. There we go. So we got that one done. Oh, look at that. We're 3 iron parts away from being able to restore that. And then we need 5 pieces of glass and 8 pieces of concrete, and we'll have that done. And then we'll have another garden right here. Oh, that's a trip. I can walk inside of it before it's even done. That's funny. Oh, that's pretty cool. And then the other thing is setting this thing up here. Oh, if I just had like a few iron parts, I could at least finish that up. So is it that the hubs aren't overlapping? Well, because these two now are, well, this one here. Yeah, I mean, this one here is like kind of by itself. These other ones are all touching. I wonder if if the hubs all have to like touch each other for the robots to put the product where it needs to go. I don't know. I mean, they seem to be going up here and just kind of doing their own thing. So, but these robots here, see, we got one recharging, one's irrigating plants, planting plants, collecting plants. And these are gardeners, so they're all doing the planting thing. This guy here is a robot assistant. I have no idea what he is, but he's just not really doing anything. Now he's going to refill water. I would think that that's what the workers would be doing. This guy's recharging. This one's unloading the furnace. This one here is gathering items for alcohol, gathering items for iron parts. I guess I need a more of a clarification on what robot loaders do, robot workers, and assistants. And then the other one's a builder, which I imagine he would help build. I don't know. I have to think about that one. See what I come up with. But anyways, I think that's going to do us for today. I appreciate you guys coming along and joining me on this super fun game. This happens to be one of the more harder quests right now that we're currently going through and trying to complete. But I'll definitely, we'll have to do more on the next episode. I want to thank everyone for coming out, and I hope you have an outstanding day, and I will see you on our next video. You take care now, and bye-bye.